Hello guys, and welcome to my channel. So today is going to be kind of get ready style with me and story time of my GRWM horror story. It's pretty good. I like watching those kind of videos and I haven't heard a story like this, so yeah, let's get started. When this all took place, I was living in Illinois, going to school down there. So I had a job working at the mall, and I just needed some more money since my school had closed down. So I signed up for GRWM. I think I had a total of like 3 jobs down there, all really nice families, and I really enjoy the app. If you don't know what it, or like the website, if you don't know what it is, it's a website where caregivers can sign up, give a description about them. You can do all sorts of things from like babysitting, dog sitting, caring for elders, dog walking. There's a bunch of different things on there. I just did babysitting because I enjoy little kids and playing with them, and I find it fun. So yeah, so I signed up on there, and this was the second family I was working for. So it was a family of 6 with 4 kids, 4 and under, all boys. So right there, already a horror story. They're a great family, super nice, young parents. I was only getting paid $12 an hour for 4 kids, which isn't very much compared to what I was making with other families. But I know they really needed the help at the time, so I told them I'd babysit any time that I'm free and not working for another family or at my actual job in retail. So this was the second week I was babysitting, didn't know them that well. So normally when I got to their house, they were napping. So I'd just kind of sit and wait. I think I let them sleep an hour or 2, and then I'd have to go wake them up. So it's 4 boys, a set of twins are the oldest, they're 4, a 3-year-old and a 1.5-year-old. So I go up there, get them all up. The younger 2 share a room, and then the twins share a room. So I woke up the younger 2, they got up, went downstairs, that's where like the living room and kitchen are and all their toys. And then I woke up the twins, the older 2, and we'll just call him Chris because I don't want to use any names. He said he was still tired. So I was like, okay, his mom told me earlier that day that he wasn't feeling the best. So I'm like, yeah, you can sleep in, that's totally fine. Take a little nap, or sleep in a little longer. It's about like 4 in the afternoon. Wow, I look crazy on camera. And yeah, so I went downstairs with the other 3 kids, and we were playing and watching cartoons and whatnot. So then a little bit later, I went upstairs to just check on him and make sure he's doing all right. And as I'm walking up the stairs, all I hear is zzz. I was like, what the heck is he doing? Like, so I go in his room, he's not in there. I'm like, where is he? There's 3 bedrooms up there. So I go in the other younger kid's bedroom, he's not in there, and I see his parents' bedroom door is cracked open. I walk in, he's laying on the side of the bed, like on the floor by the bed, playing with his mom's dildo or vibrator, whatever. He's sitting there with it in his hand as it's rotating and doing all sorts of things, going up and down. And I walk in, I was like, oh my gosh, like I didn't know what to say or how to handle it, because I mean, he doesn't know what it is, but I do, and I do not want to touch it. I want to start laughing, but also I'm like, oh my gosh, that's disgusting. Like, ew. He's sitting there playing with it. His words, whoa, this is so cool. I'm like, no. Chris, put that back. And I think he got scared from like the panic in my voice, because I'm like, stop playing with this. And he's like, why? It's fine, it's just, let's say, Miles. He's like, it's Miles, the baby, so the 1.5-year-old. It's just Miles' toy, it's just Miles. I'm like, no, like, put it back where you found it, like, where did you get that? And the nightstand was open, and you could tell it was kind of hidden under some, like, baby clothes, so I don't know if that's why he thought it was his youngest brother's. He's like, no, it's okay. Miles won't mind. I can play with it. I'm like, no, like, please just put it back. And like, I was just like, really didn't know what to do. I'm like, come on, put it back quickly. And so he kind of was like, okay. And he put it back. He shut it in, and he didn't shut it in all the way, and it was still on, so it's peeking out of the closed drawer, still going, and just making the most obnoxious noise. So I was like, no, Chris, like, you have to shut it off. Like, he's like, but okay, I don't know how. And he like grabbed it back out. I was determined. I'm like, I'm not gonna touch this. Like, I don't know this family where, no matter if I knew the family, I wasn't gonna touch it. But I don't know if it's clean or what, it's just gross. So he was sitting there, and I was like, no, turn it off, please, like, come on, figure it out. And he's like, no, I don't know how, like, I don't know how to turn it off, it's not working. And he was starting to get scared at this point, just because I was like so like frantic. And he finally got it, and he put it back in the drawer. I was like, okay, like, put it back how it was. And he put it back in the drawer, but it was peeking out of the drawer with it closed. And I was like, great, that will have to do. I was like, come on, like, why are you playing there? And he's like, well, it's just Miles, it's okay. I'm like, no, like, let's not play with that, that's not yours, like, whatever. So I'm like, okay, go wash your hands. So I made him go wash his hands, and then he went downstairs and was playing with his siblings. Then I called my mom, because I'm like, okay, so it's obvious it has been moved, because I imagine it was not peeking out of the drawer before. So when I called her, she started bursting laughing. I was laughing too, because, I mean, just a weird experience. Just this random family. I don't know that well. I'm just babysitting them for a couple hours a day. And she's like, I'm like, Mom, like, what do I say to her? Because it's obviously moved from where it was, and they don't know me that well. I don't want them to think I was going through their stuff, like I'm some weirdo. So she's like, yeah, Jordan, you gotta tell them. So she came home that night. I didn't really know what to say to her or how to start it out. So she came home super happy to see all the kids, and I was just like, hey, we'll call her Lisa. It's like, hey, Lisa, and I think my face was like this the whole time. I'm like, just so you know, Chris got into your things today. So if things are moved around in your room, that's why. I was like, I think she understood that I didn't want to necessarily say what he got into. Thank goodness she wasn't like, oh, what was it? You know, because what would I say? Yeah, he was playing with your vibrator. Yeah, so I think she kind of looked at me confused, like, okay, like, why are you being so weird? She's like, all right. And I think she kind of said something to Chris. She's like, Chris, were you in my stuff? And I don't know. I just imagine like her going up there and looking after I left and being looking after I left and realizing what it was and being like, oh, that's uncomfortable. Like, oh, how weird. I imagine she felt pretty uncomfortable about it. But, I mean, it's hers, so, like, you gotta put that somewhere else if your kids are gonna be able to get into it and play with it while their babysitter's there. So at the end of the week, she always paid me, or day if that was my only day that week. And this week, she's like, oh, you know what, we can do 15. Because before I was getting 12 and before I asked for 15, when we were negotiating a price, and she said, her husband said that was too high. So she's like, yeah, it's okay. Like, I know they're a lot of work, so we can change it to 50. I'm like, thank you. I deserve that after this incident. But yeah, that's my Care.com babysitting horror story. Not necessarily like a horror story, just kind of like a funny, very weird thing that happened to me. I don't know, I'm sure there's a lot worse stories, but I just think it was super weird, and when I tell people that, it's just a funny story to tell, so yeah. I babysat for about like 3 months or so, maybe a little less, give or take. Another thing just about them. On one of my first days babysitting for them, one of the older boys, one of the twins, got mad at me because I said he was, what did I say? I think he was playing around with like some weird glasses. I'm like, oh, you look so handsome. And I ran upstairs and started crying in his room. I'm like, does he know what that means? Like, I said he's handsome. And then I went up there, I'm like, oh, let's call him Kobe. I'm like, Kobe, why are you upset? Like, do you know what that means? It means you're cute. It's a nice thing to say. And he's like, no, you hit me. I'm like, you better not be telling your parents that. Like, no, I didn't. I did not hit you. He just made up all sorts of things. But yeah, they had their sweet moments too. You know, at one point, the same one that was playing with the vibrator, when I first started babysitting, his mom told me that when they were gonna meet me for the first time, he's like, well, who is this Jordan? Who is she? And she's like, well, she's gonna be your new babysitter. And he's like, well, I don't know who she is. So she showed him my Care.com profile picture, and he's like, how could a girl this beautiful be our babysitter? I'm like, oh, you're sweet. But also, can be a little crazy. But yeah, that was my babysitting experience with that family. And I hope they don't see this, but I mean, I didn't use any of their real names or anything, so it should be fine. I slipped a couple of times, but that will be edited out. Yeah, so if you're just here for the story, thanks for watching. I'm gonna continue doing my makeup, and you're welcome to stay and watch and just chit chat. But yeah, if any of you guys are looking like for summer jobs, I know there's a lot of jobs through Care.com there, or if you're looking for a babysitter, I don't know who's watching, yeah, you just go on there. I don't know if you have, I'm pretty sure it's free if you are looking for a babysitter too, but you can put a description about your family, when you need a caregiver, and like what your pay range is. If you you can do you need daycare and then meal prep, homework help, own transportation if you need to transport the kids. So it's pretty nice. And if you're looking to be a caregiver, I think it's a great way to find families that you don't already know. Especially for me, because in Illinois, I didn't know anyone down there other than people I worked with, but they didn't have kids. So yeah, it's a really great app. You can pay for it to get premium and get kind of they certify you, saying oh yeah, this is I'm a real person and certified. But I didn't pay for that. I just put a profile picture, of myself. I know like that makes it less weird, like more approachable, like I'll be more approachable then. And then I just apply for jobs I want, or other people can contact me if they see like, oh, I'm available the same days they need someone, or if they feel like I'm a good fit for their family. But yeah, so yeah, now I'm just gonna finish my makeup. Kind of felt like an orange eye today. I'm using the Morphe Boss Babe palette. Has lots of fun colors. I got this the first time I went to the Morphe store and the mall I used to work at. I was so excited when it opened up. Just had to buy something. So this is what I got. It's pretty colorful. One of the things I noticed once I got it is it's like has a lot of the same shades in like the Jaclyn Hill, her like collection of those like mini palettes. So I was kind of excited about that. Let me know if you guys have some video ideas. I know I've been slacking on the 2-day-a-week videos. Like, I want to do it when I feel like doing it, not just cause. But I'll try to do more videos than I have been the last 2 weeks. I'm so excited to do like wedding videos. I know we're not getting married for a little bit longer, but I can't wait to start doing them. I did just recently, I signed up for like a David's Bridal contest for like weekly drawing. I don't really know what it was. I think I just got an ad on Facebook and I won the monthly drawing. So I just got an email last night saying I get, what was it, a facial, lip and hand treatment, which I don't really know what that means, so I'm excited to find out. A color, it was like paired with Mary Kay, so I don't know if it's like a makeover. It said like color something, and then a gift card, and I honestly don't know where that gift card to. Like I said, I just signed up for this thing kind of randomly, so I don't really know what I'll be winning exactly. But let me know if you guys want me to kind of vlog that. Might be kind of awkward for me, but whatever, maybe it'd be fun. I think I'm gonna bring you guys in closer since I'm just doing my makeup now. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys want me to do a vlog style of that, like what I won. And I think it's just kind of like a spa day. So I'm pretty excited. It's February 16th, I think I scheduled it for. Tyler thought it was a scam. It's like, I hope not. But I don't win much often. Actually, last month I won too. I wish I would have remembered, but in my Christmas haul I forgot to talk about it, is I won on a lottery ticket that my mom always puts in her stockings. A $2 lottery ticket, I won $300. I was pretty psyched about that. So I haven't like bought anything with it. I just put it in my account, and I was thinking I'll put it towards like something for the wedding, or like maybe like what are they called? False eyelashes, but when they, oh, lash extensions, that's what it is. I thought maybe I'd get that for the when we get married, so maybe I'll use the money towards that. I mean, that's not for a while, but whatever. I saw a YouTuber do a video on Walmart now can do lash extensions, and I think the cheapest set is like $21. It's like, oh dang, like, and they turned out really good on her. So if you guys want me to do that, I'm definitely willing to try that. I got $21 to spend. Not really, but I'll do it anyways. I think they only last like 2 weeks, like up to 2 weeks, which isn't that long, but it's way cheaper than what, like $150 for like normal lash extensions. So I'd totally be down to try that. I feel like the 2 weeks one would be good just for like vacation or something. This is from the Morphe Holiday Collection in Flare. How do I fix that now? I need some eyeliner. Okay, now I'm just gonna go in with this Revolution, Makeup Revolution eyeliner. Doesn't really say much on it, but it's really nice. I also got this new to me at least, CoverGirl Total Tease mascara. I thought it was gonna be more like the Benefit They're Real mascara, but the end is just so weird. If you can see it, kinda, it's just very pokey on one end. I'm sorry, that's not in focus at all. But it's just pokey on one end and then flat there and then pokey, really short bristles. So I don't really like it, but I paid for it, so go to use it. I mean, it's not the worst, it just takes me a while. Okay. I'm liking this look. It's a bit much, but just for being at home, but that's okay. I'm just gonna take my Morphe eyeliner, and I think it's coconut, yep. Just put that on the waterline. I like these. I mean, they're just simple eyeliners. But they're only $3, so I got a bunch of them when I was living in Illinois because I was like, why not? Then for lip, I'm just gonna take this NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Cream Brulee. Smells so good. So here's the finished look. I don't really want to do those beauty guru things with it. But yeah, here it is. I like it. There's up close, you could still see my purple veins, but that's okay. Yeah. So, here it is. Let me know if you liked this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!